Hey, what's up there, homies and homiettes? Elton here, aka Retro Old School. Man, it doesn't happen too often where I get to film two oldies a block away from each other. Look at this, man. Very nice Oldsmobile Cutlass Ciera. Oddly enough, it looks about the same year as the one I spotted last year in Montreal North. Oddly enough, a four-door. Oddly enough, the other one I'd filmed was the same, what do you call that, a plum color? Kind of a plum color, I guess, eh? But this one has the top part, which is, I don't know what they called that color. I forget what it is, but wow, I mean, you know, whatever. It's in driver condition. It's not mint, but I'm sure as hell bet you it doesn't have a shitload of miles on it because it's actually pretty damn clean, considering. It's funny because I remember researching the other one that I filmed last year. Actually, no, I filmed two of these Cutlass Sierras last year. There was one about an 85, 86. The other one was an 89. The other one, the 89, was like gray. It was typical gray color. But somebody really decked this thing out when they ordered it new. I mean, two-tone paint. You got the luggage rack. You got the wire caps. The wire caps were, of course, optional. Then you got the scrap going by over there. Hey, look at that. Somebody just bought it because they got a transit paper in the rear window there. That's what you have when you just buy a car and it's not plated for the road yet. It's temporarily plated with that sticker. And the symbol of originality is right here on the trunk lid, just like that Lincoln Town car I just filmed. This car was sold new at Le Relais, which is a dealership right here in Montreal. I don't remember where. And it's funny that the plate says 82 on it because that was the first year for all these cars, these GM, what were they called? I don't know what the fuck the platform is called. Anyway, I can tell you one thing. There was the Cutlass Ciera, the Chevy Celebrity, the Buick Century, the Pontiac 6000, and of course, an 85 Cadillac had their little sedan DeVille there, you know. And then, of course, about a couple of years after this model, this particular model came out, the headlights became one piece. They were halogens. Supposed to have the Oldsmobile script here, but it popped off. It's just, you know, years of plastic, unfortunately. Hey, that's an International Series. Look at that. This was a premium model, the International Series, they called it, I think. That's really neat. And, you know, again, it reminds me of when back in the 90s, I had a friend whose dad gave him his 87 Pontiac 6000. And it was in those colors, except that this, whatever you call it, salmon pink color was like all the way. And then this maroon grape, whatever color was on the bottom. That's a neat old car, man. That's just, you know, you can buy these cars for peanuts. And they're stylish. They're different, you know. Look at the condition that's in. You know? You know, actually, it's funny because, oh yeah, the stupid headliners. What is it with GM and their headliners back then? All their fucking headliners would all come down. That's something, man. That's really cool. And like I said, I just filmed the Lincoln Town car just around the corner. And it was in great condition. And here's this Cutlass Ciera. Somebody's daily driver, I guess. You know, I always see old cars around here. Simply because there's still a lot of white people that live in this area. This is in Lachine part of the town. And not only that, look, there's an old LeBaron there. But there's a lot of older folks that live here, you know. And when it comes to old cars, I almost said unfortunately, but in a way it is unfortunate because most of the old cars